WJTV, Jackson, Mississippi. From the news leader in Central Mississippi, this is WJTV News Center 12.
Good evening, everyone. The president tonight called it a mistake.
The entire arms for hostages deal with Iran. In tonight's televised news address, Reagan said he is to blame for the Iran scandal. In his speech, he tried to put down comments released last week by the Tower Commission. Members called Reagan detached and uninformed, but although the reports made the president appear weak, Reagan tonight asserted he is in control.
Let me say I take full responsibility for my own actions and for those of my administration. As angry as I may be about activities undertaken without my knowledge, I am still accountable for those activities. As disappointed as I may be in some who served me, I am still the one who must answer to the American people for this behavior.
Part of this disappointment rested in what Reagan called poor record-keeping by members of his national security staff. He blamed his memory lapse of the Iran arms deal approval on the fact that the NSC didn't document it. The president said tonight he wants to initiate a new working relationship with Congress, one that will be honest and cooperative.
Several Washington dignitaries were called upon tonight to respond to the president's speech, one of whom was Mississippi Congressman Trent Lott. Lott is known to be a Reagan supporter. He gave Mr. Reagan's response high remarks. He also said that the nation will now see a new Ronald Reagan, one who will take charge and be accountable for his actions.
I don't know that an apology would have been any better. In fact, I think maybe it would have gone too far. I think he used the right approach. I think it will hit the right chord with American people. But I also emphasize that the way to displace this problem is by actions. And I see a lot of things happening with personnel, his attitude. I was with him last night. He seems to really be getting back into the proper fighting mode, and I'm convinced he will work with the Congress.
And still to come on News Center 12, the state legislature increases the gas tax and cost of car tags to improve highways.
And a Rankin County health care facility looks for additional money. We'll tell you about it as News Center 12 continues.
The clinic provides medical and dental care for women, children, the elderly, and handicapped citizens in Rankin County. Crawford says if cutbacks are necessary, she doesn't believe it will affect patient services. Crawford has asked the Board of Supervisors for $91,000. If they can't provide the additional funds, she says they will look to other sources for the money. Reporting from Rankin County, Sherri Tate, WJTV News Center 12.
And when we return, Steve Jerve will have a warm weather forecast.
And we'll also tell you about what to expect and to expect a visit to Jones County to assess some of the damages from Saturday's tornado. News Center 12 continues. Steve Jerve joins us now to talk a little bit about this weather.
Walter, I'm surprised you didn't walk to me and say, Steve, take the night off. The weather is so nice. You deserve a couple days. In fact, here's a plane ticket. Go to the Caribbean or something.
You're surprised, huh?
Yeah.
Weather has gotten
It's certainly
to you.
nice.
It is. The weather's been nice, so I don't need a day off or anything or taking credit for it, but it sure is beautiful, isn't it? You've heard that all day. Let's look at the almanac in Jackson for today. First of all, of course, the WJTV blackboard. Another sunny day. Can you handle all this? A high of 70 degrees. The extended forecast says mostly sunny skies both Saturday and Sunday. Maybe a slight warming trend these 2 days, possibly into the low 70s, but who really cares when the weather is this nice? Monday, maybe partly cloudy skies and near 72 degrees or so, but it looks as though no mention of rain in the forecast. That, of course, being the big priority, seeing the past couple of weeks here in the Jackson area. Keep an eye on those river stages. They're all starting to fall now. That's real good news. And I know you've been waiting all day for Jerve's judgment. You know what this is. It's a perfect day again for tomorrow in my judgment. I hope it's in yours, too. Melanie and Walter?
Thanks, Steve. Coming up in sports, an exciting day at the Lipton International Players Tennis Tournament. We'll bring you up to date on what happened.
And Davey Whitney and the Alcorn State Braves hope that the second season will be better than the first. News Center 12 Sports as we continue.
about some SWAC basketball.
Well, yeah, it starts early tomorrow afternoon and goes on into the evening.
And everybody's playing.
Everybody's playing, just about. We're going to be right there with them. Well, just about everybody I've talked to about the SWAC basketball tournament are wondering not only which team will win it, but they're also wondering how long Alcorn State will stay alive. Can the Braves pull it together in time to salvage something out of a disappointing year? Rob Sumner takes a look at Davey Whitney and the Braves.
It's been a surprising year at Alcorn State. The Braves were picked for second place in the SWAC prior to the season. Coach Davey Whitney's team plummeted to the lower...
And up in Starkville, Mississippi State shut out Jackson State by a score of 9-0. And that's sports.
Okay, thank you, Rick. And that is our report for now. Thank you for joining us. I'm Melanie Christopher.
And I'm Walter Sadler. For all of us here, thank you for joining us, and have a good night.